The following material may contain sex, coarse language, and violence.
We're on the roof.
Yep. There you can see the raised area where the three high priestesses of the Triumvirate would make their proclamations. And you can see deep graven words. All over the whole roof is covered in words.
All in Drow, obviously.
Yep. It's actually really rare for them to write things in Drow.
But
it's not a language for writing in. But
this has meaning.
Yep. Which, by the way, is why you find everything written in common. Because they write in common.
Well, this would have been the first time you would have been here too, and the priestesses weren't present.
Mm-hmm.
It'd be pretty bad if they were here.
Yeah.
Yeah, but...
Yeah, they're insanely powerful.
Yeah.
What are these words?
These are the litanies of faith. Standing on them is wrong. Well, that way down is over here.
Yes. Just justice is what you're... And this is what this stands for.
I'm willing to sacrifice myself for my people. However, about you, you don't have to answer. I already know. You and I are a lot alike. Perhaps in another time. But that is past now.
The clan is always looking for new members.
She's recruiting all of the people as she goes around the world. Maybe that's what we're
having venom in the clan.
She started this with a white girl. She put a gaijin in, and then she got to pass the test. She's gonna suck, but she's in.
Yeah, but should we take... Oh, poison! Here! You come over and help work with us!
The sad thing about venom is that whenever she tries to do anything, it goes horribly
wrong.
That's on me and my betrayal dice.
Wrong.
They're like the betrayal pod, but they're dice.
And then we get this one here, and it's... you already have all the abilities in the strain.
And then the clan has questions. So, how did you get these abilities? Taught by whom? Oh, you don't say. Look, we have a problem with this. It's your fault. You head down inside.
Yep.
It is an old building, possibly the oldest standing building of this type. A different style. Narrow stairs. And it comes out into basically a circular room with 3 doors leading outwards, and the stairs continue down.
Yep.
These are the altars to the 3 goddesses that are prayed to before they ascend. We must go down further. You come to a locked door. It's locked. Why?
This is not normally locked.
How would I know? I've never been here before.
Let me try. Not gonna work. It's a fail. It's a 70, so... I just don't have the dexterity for it.
And we have failed. I have failed.
The door swings in or out.
Hard to tell. You don't see any hinges.
So, in theory, swings out.
Can't always keep trying. More likely to be found there.
It just costs time, right?
Over Matt.
Uh-huh.
leg and drop blood on it. Any other secret entrances in this area?
No.
No.
You do, however, get a lovely floor plan of what is beyond the door, though. It appears to be a large open room about the size of the building. So, a full floor room.
Are you sure this is the right way?
It must be.
Show her the map.
How did you...
Safer not to ask.
It must be.
Is there a stairway on it?
Yes.
In that room going?
Going down. This must be the room we must gain access.
There was no other rooms further up?
No.
How wide? Because this map, obviously, the building's only a small part on this map, whereas the map would be a bit bigger.
Well, on this level of the map, there is nothing but a cliff face.
Yep.
On the outside of the building.
So I know how big the map has gone out. Oh, this is going to hurt. I will fold it in half.
Okay.
Rub the mat first, fold it in half, drip blood on it.
You get this level and the floor above.
Oh, I don't get below?
No, you get the floor above.
Okay, any
Well,
other...
there's a floor above.
Yeah, I thought there was a roof.
No, there was the
the
three
three
altars.
Oh,
Yes, you get a lovely little map of those
Yep.
those three totally not separate chambers.
Are they all separate?
There's no wall between them.
Those chambers are all joined above us. Look.
What? That does not make sense. It does not make sense. Three goddesses are opposed and aligned, but to not have a wall, why?
Because they work
There are three
together.
altars.
Yes. But
These things are not the questions I came here to get answers to.
is there any secret?
No, there are no secrets. Oh, look, there is no secrets in this building.
Yeah, okay. But,
You look for them constantly if you want,
yep.
but there aren't any because you're not gonna find them because there aren't any.
Right.
This is a
And it's
very
already-
straightforward building.
Well, I guess it's already like a forbidden temple.
Yeah,
as
it's
it is,
absolutely
right? So
forbidden.
you're not really supposed to be.
God, they don't even let cleaners in here. The high priestesses have to do it themselves. Fucking sucks.
Right, we need through this door. We either...
There is only one way I can think of then.
How do you plan to get through it?
I will destroy it.
It will make a lot of noise.
Who's going to hear it? That I do not already want the attention of.
She had a glance at us.
One whole damage. That's not enough.
Did she do something wrong?
Evidently.
Do I see what she did wrong?
I need more time.
No.
Put a
No.
finger up.
No.
No.
I'll do the first watch.
Okay, roll.
Just attack.
Nah, you can hit a door.
Alright.
Just damage.
It's a pretty fucking strong door. It's a 1.
You did the same
Did
thing
the
you did.
same thing you did. That's what you did.
nice save.
Charisma check.
Now here is what I will do. Rolls a 1 again.
It's a pass! It passed!
Nice.
So you appear as a wise teacher.
Yes! Come on!
I don't know if you can
It would
say,
be so great if you rolled a number 1.
just to reinforce.
Or a 6. Either one is great.
It's a 5, but that's still pretty good.
It's pretty good.
Well, the door has exactly 3 more condition on it.
But now this is me
Like
going,
you
now
see.
you try again.
Yeah, now she gets to finish it off. And it does not shame her.
4.
It does not shame her, and
Door smashes into glowing flinders. Beyond,
don't do that too often, though.
that feels good.
Don't do it too often; it will tax you. Let's continue.
The room revealed is a very well-kept living room. There is a big fireplace, seats. Everything here is in threes.
Yeah.
There is a table. There are 3 women in the room. They look around in mild, complete no surprise, registering on any of them.
Well, I mean, they would have heard
They also knew
a
it
bunch
coming.
of bumps first.
Yeah. Who is it? Says one. It is. I am Sunshine. Carrie of the House Ledesma. Really, there was no other way for us to tell. And why have you destroyed our door, which means we must now fit ourselves a replacement of? I have come for your assistance in preventing blasphemy. Preventing or undoing, says another one of them. Undoing. And you think we would not have just done this on our own child? I do not, for here you sit. I often find that it is best for the children to take care of their own business.
I know.
Always say that. And look how it has resolved. You must take a hand in these matters. I must. Must I? Pray, blessed Heidner, who else would they listen to? Pray now, is it? Hearken, it is pray now. Pray, what must I do? It is in the best interests for those with a wise voice that is well respected to restore order to the people. And what, dear sister, do you think I might suspect needs to be done in this matter? I'm sure you know best. Oh, you are sure now. Hearken to you. Sure, must and pray. Indeed. Did you not think that perhaps it is necessary to release the pressure that has been building up under this ruinous rule? You have expressed that consideration, but Drow are dying and being imprisoned, and that is different. How? The provocations will be necessary. There is only so far you can tighten a cork in a bottle before its own pressure cracks the side, and what we do not need now are cracks. Yes, Heidner, you have said. Perhaps we should not squabble in front of the children. Squabbling, is it? I do not squabble. It is you who are contentious.
Can we put her in
I
charge?
remain perfectly in charge. Of course.
I like her.
I rolled an extra 20 to keep deadpan through the whole of this. It's a waste of 20, but worth it.
Another yellow-eyed woman has come, committing great blasphemies to come here. Mutant Drow, you know what must happen. I must die for this blasphemy. Indeed, there are other alternatives. Are not there? Other alternatives. Yes. Yes. What do you think, Heidner? Oh, now we're asking. Well, I think she should be exiled, of course. It is the only right thing to do. Yes. Yes, somehow I suspected that might be your answer. Well, child, exile. I do not care so long as my mistress is released and this folly is undone. We will not intervene in the folly. It must be allowed to run its course. Otherwise, the meddling old biddies will be blamed for yet again interfering.
But you're being...
The people must have their own justice. But I agree. We cannot allow a priestess to be imprisoned for her protected speech on behalf of her goddess. Is that not right? Oh, you have finally come around to your senses. Very well done. Good job. The outsider has seen your wisdom. Let's get a go. Oh, I remember you. You stopped those assassins at the pool. What a good job you did. Never really occurred to you to ask why such pathetic assassins were sent after a high priestess, did it?
It wasn't my place to ask, and at the time I didn't know you were
Well,
a high
whose
priestess.
place is it then?
It was my place, but again, at
You
the
did
time
not know.
we did not know you were a high priestess.
And now you feel betrayed and hurt?
No,
Quarrelsome?
no,
Argumentative? Stubborn?
sometimes.
Gonna have to break you of that, whoever's in charge of you. Can't have stubborn youth running around being unbitten. Very well. You have sacrificed your life here for the freedom of your mistress. And I'm sure a time will come when you will be exiled. Should we not exile her now? Be silent! You are young and don't belong here. Heidner, are you going to let her... Oh, be quiet, child, and go make us some tea. Barely a high priestess. Political placements, you know. Do as you're told, and maybe one day you will be a real high priestess. My goddess didn't object. It is not the same thing as approval, which you would know had you the years and wisdom on you to properly wield a scepter of dominion. It is still cold to the touch? I thought so. Now make the tea. I tell you, the priestesses, they're turning out of house to shard these days. I don't see what that has anything to do with it, and that is why you are here to learn. My apologies, outsider. Feel free to tell everyone. Your choice.
They
Now,
probably won't
it would be best if you were gone before we find you here. I will prepare to leave the city. I don't see an order of exile handed down from an appointed dominar, do you? No, Heidner, I don't see an appropriate letter of exile handed down by a dominar. Now, why do you think that would be? Well, we haven't picked one. Nonsense! I've already made my choice. It's a good choice. She's too young and stupid and rebellious. Exactly the kind we need right now. She'll grow into it, or she'll break, and we'll have another one free from this time of contention. I swear, you enjoy playing games with people's lives more than I do. That sounds like a wager.
I'm going to politely clean up some of the mess into a pile, at least. I can't get rid of it all, but...
I have to completely replace the door. Reparo. The door is repaired. It's going to take me 10 minutes to pray for that one back. 10 minutes of my life, and there's so little of it left. You keep saying that, but I've got less time on the clock than you. Race you to the grave, you old harridan.
I'll pull
My
sunshine.
god's better than your
I'm
god.
pulling
and you
sunshine
know it,
away.
but my god is more beloved.
Pulling sunshine away.
Why do they forbid people from coming here? This place is a fucking treasure.
And you'll never know.
We must take this
we're not
room
getting
from
a
here
full
before the
No!
dark. This must be placed in the part stone where it can
No.
be safe.
See, how would this go so far? Oh, you know, you wanted me to break into house to Charlotte. I didn't do that. Oh, really? Oh, but instead what I did is I broke into the most holy place in this place, destroyed a door,
Hung out with the
and
triangle.
hung out with the triumvirate. What would you say?
He wants the nagging.
You're fucking lying.
So
Very funny. I see you've adapted a good sense of humour after all. It's good for you, yeah.
I don't think this conversation's going to go that way. So, I'm pulling Sunshine out of the room.
Who is pretty catatonic right now.
Yeah, I realise that. And leading her
Before she
upstairs
gets
and
kicked out.
waiting for her to say something. When she realises what's actually going on.
I had not realised their room was so nice.
That's your take, I love it.
They've earned the right place.
Well, two of them have.
The third one will earn it in time, as they said.
They are wise. I'm tired.
But wait till we're out. Wait till you return. I need to return as well. We're staying in the mountain at the moment.
Yes. She said that would be the safest place.
Right, I hope you're not too tired. Pointing at the cliff. It's 19, so it's very good.
You're very good. She's just making it.
She's tired.
Probably more mentally than
Yeah.
physically.
She wasn't expecting any of that. I've got one question for you, though.
Just one.
Well, the simple one for a start. What is the reason they carry torches, the lights, balls?
To show that they're not hiding anything.
I thought that might be it, thank you.
To reveal your presence constantly. It's tradition.
And
We do not need the lights, you see.
Yeah, you don't need the lights.
Services probably do not know, but we can see in the dark.
I do know that now.
We would not be able to live here if we could not.
Jor-Karroc is very similar.
He is an orc.
Yes. Right, you need to
It was
return.
wrong to take her hand.
Take who? What? Take whose hand?
You have an orc with you.
Yes. Her hand was removed, yes.
We are not good people. Are we?
I will honestly say you are not the worst I've ever met.
Good enough.
I'm not lying.
You're not
Terrible
Berman.
people.
They're not Bermans. Fuck.
Sir Max, he's lovely.
He's awesome.
It's a Reinhardt.
He's not Berman.
He is.
Yeah.
Was.
Yeah.
He's a vampire now.
Sir Reinhardt's a vampire?
Sorry, right, yeah.
He would be such a vampire.
Holy shit.
He'd kill himself.
Yeah, I mean, if he could get past that, he... Or a werewolf.
Yeah. Hang on a minute, because he needs the extra strength. Like you
Like,
can't.
just
you can't really have much more. Typically, in werewolf form, you gain this bonus stat. Cool, the number doesn't go up that high.
I basically only get that weaknesses.
What is E?
I'm Gerald.
Oh, yeah.
Gerald.
Gerald was a dick to you guys.
But he was right.
That was his name, Gerald of River.
Gerald of River.
He was at least straight up with us,
Yeah.
which was more.
Straight up and a roundabout, not straight way.
Yeah, but again, when you look at how everyone else treated us,
Yes.
it was actually more refreshing. It was scarier, but more.
Yeah.
Right.
I like Brother Grimm.
Oh,
I realise he's not bourbon, but
I do like him too.
I do not like him.
I do not like him.
I do.
I do not like him, sir.
I do not like him at all.
what wickedness lies in your heart that you do not love a servant of justice and good?
Yeah.
I do love it. I do love one.
He's very Halbert.
Who?
Aha, I knew it!
An attempt to subvert a cup of tea. Anyway, you guys make your way through the city.
Yep.
You get to the mountain. Let's not accost you at
Yep.
this point. And you make it. You stumble on inside.
And I will knock on Sephiro's room.
Good point, it probably doesn't have a door.
Sweet!
Yes,
come in.
Scribbles.
Sweet!
Oh,
I see you. Scribbles, I see you, Sephiro.
I see
That's
you
a
saw
rat.
them. You were...
Yes, it is a rat. It's Scribbles.
Sunshine?
Scribbles, sunshine, sunshine, Scribbles.
Scream!
You have made it
I
back.
am not familiar with the kind of thing I'm seeing.
He once wrote a play.
You're fucking lying.
Good point, he twice wrote a play.
Sorry, you're right.
It's the best thing he could have said. She is just like, what am I doing?
I
How did things fare? You were at least alive and not captured.
You misinterpreted the note.
Ah,
The note is what I've done. What we've done.
oh, not...
Not to break into the most heavily fortified place in the city.
Oh, they've gone that far. Well, I
You
suppose...
put your feet towards a trap, but did not walk into it. They will read things into this.
Did they know she got so close to their trap?
They'll find me. They'll find a
They will
track.
find evidence. They are good.
Do I have you to thank for stopping her from springing it?
I believe she would have had the wisdom to not step into it herself.
Well, thank you for whatever your part in this is.
We have bigger issues.
Pray tell.
They're now arresting priestesses.
This is blasphemy. Cannot believe they would go this far.
Priestesses.
Well, a priestess.
Well, that we know of.
Still crossing a line.
From the surface, they arrest priests and priestesses all the time. I know this. Down here, it's not like that. You will anger the goddesses, and they are not like your gods. They are real. They are here,
My god is real.
as
I
you
can-
say.
I cannot
do
do
not
the
mean
things...
to do a blasphemy.
I cannot do the things I am capable of without him. It's really
I am
him.
not accustomed to your language. I meant that they are here.
Yes, yes.
They are real. They can move, and we can see them.
They are tangible.
What?
More
No, they are
material.
not fruit.
They're like the goddess.
Like that, but greater. Oh no.
What?
It has only just occurred to me.
No.
Pay me no mind.
What?
If arresting a priestess is blasphemy, what is arresting a god?
Yeah, blasphemy. We know this.
Super blasphemy.
This is why we told you not to hold her. Why I need to rescue her.
I have no power here.
I know this.
Who does?
Everyone but me.
Then why isn't everybody rising up against those who are trying to subvert your very culture?
Because
Well, no, blasphemy.
Obedience is life.
But obedience to somebody who has already broken your societal foundations in front of your eyes
they've just-
repeatedly?
Obedience is life.
They have not earned the obedience. They flout your traditions in front of you, and
think-
you stand by and do nothing?
I think
I have done as much as I can.
I mean your people as a whole.
I think it's been moving slowly, and because they've got the dials, it's moved so much so slowly that now they've just put it into full.
It moves slowly for a while, but now things have kicked off.
They're banning anyone that hasn't sworn to the House of Deshard, to the ruling house. They're not allowed to carry weapons.
What?
That was one of the things.
They
Proclamations
require an oath to a specific ruling house and not to the seat.
to the city.
That's blasphemy.
Yes, they. It was very obvious when they stabbed the.
I wish I was not
Crier
an
to
outsider
death.
right now. You need a figurehead. You need somebody who can speak out and say, "Your numbers are greater than the House Deshard. You need to stand up against them. They're flouting your traditions.
They.
Will not
They're
work.
committing treason and blasphemy in front of you. Obedience is pointless when they have not earned that right."
You do not understand us.
They need to elect a ruler. They need a new seat. And until the three of them decide who they want, or actually push the one they want forward,
Is it a coincidence that they have seized power at the very moment that your Domina was assassinated? Look who has got the most to gain from this, and they blamed it on her. They're clearly the ones behind this. Look at them. They killed her. Deshard killed her, and they've
Cannot
instantly
say
got.
these things.
They've instantly got power, but that is what is happening.
Do you have proof?
No, but we need to find
And you
that
cannot
proof.
say these things
But
to
the-
me.
Find the proof.
the Dominar was of House Deshard.
Factions are not above assassinating their own in order to make way for the greater good they believe of their own ambitions and power.
I still think there's something else going on. I don't.
If this keeps going, there's going to be... your society's going to crumble.
I need sleep, and I need to enter the palace. I need to enter the building. I need to find evidence of whoever
Orchestrated?
whoever did this, whoever ordered this, who ordered the assassins into the city that we stopped, who ordered the attacks on the people, who ordered all of this. Someone's created this, and we were the catalyst. We were the thing that set it off, as was pointed out to me by Heidner. Why were the assassins so weak that attacked her?
How would you know they
Drow
were weak?
assassin who knew their target was a priestess that powerful would have been so easy to kill.
We were set up from the start. Heidner is playing a long game. Heidner.
Heidner's doing this. Yeah, but was she setting up this situation, or was she setting us up to be her allies to try and curb it?
That's the problem. She straight up told me. I didn't think much of it then. The assassins that we killed to save her. Again, we didn't know that she was a high priestess then.
No,
And we never thought of it afterwards.
no. It's
She's-
no coincidence we were even in that area.
She is powerful and could have stopped them from herself.
It's not.
And as Sunshine just said, if they knew if their target was a high priestess, why would you send three low level assassins?
Also, I know I'm not here, but this is an out of character thing. It's not necessarily a coincidence that we were there, because there was a bunch of people helping us get out, and there were a bunch of...
We were directed in that direction, and we were led in that path, and
there were many reasons to only go that way.
Yes.
The only coincidence, and even that isn't really, is that we went into the cave, because the rest of the Underdark is also horrifying.
Yeah,
so realistically...
Because we're surfaces, we'd search for shelter.
Yeah.
Shelter, cave, perfect spot.
Hide in a weak assassins. And that was why we were allowed to then be in the city, was because we saved her.
So the question remains, was Heidner testing us in order to be allies to stop this from happening, or was she orchestrating the events? We still don't know that, right? 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 We still don't